Malo lesafua, everyone. I am just now driving away. I am at the commissary. I picked up some bulgogi. So we are going to have some Korean barbecue, and you are invited to join us. Thanks so much. Let's get started. First thing we're going to do is marinate the bulgogi. Now bulgogi is normally a really thin sliced tougher meat, so you do want to marinate it. I'm going to use Korean barbecue bulgogi marinade. So if they don't sell this, or you don't have a Korean store near you or an Asian store that carries it, you can do equal parts apple puree and plum puree, and then about double that amount in soy sauce, and that's pretty much what this is anyways. So let me get a bag and we will marinate it. Oh, by the way, this is 1.55 pounds. It is $3.94 a pound for this type of meat. So I don't know. Hopefully it's inexpensive as well where you're from. And basically, you just take the thin slices, and you could put this in a bowl too and just cover it, but I like to kind of put it in a bag and then press all the air out and have it marinated in a Ziploc bag, drippy blood and all. Okay, let me go wash my hands. Okay, I washed my hands. I'm gonna open this up. There we go. And then I guess I should shake it a little bit first. And we don't need the whole jug. I'm going to pour about half of that in there. And that's about half. And basically kind of squeeze it till almost the air comes out. And then just kind of massage it a little bit. And now I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for it says on the, you only need to do it like an hour, but the longer you do it, the more flavor seeps into the meat. So I like to do it for at least 6 hours to 8 hours. That's why I'm doing this early in the morning. All right, we'll see you later. All right, all those hours have passed. I've taken the bulgogi out of the refrigerator where it's been marinating. I'm also going to slice up some onion and some peppers on our grill. I'm not going to use our big grill. I'm going to use our little tiny grill because this meat actually cooks super fast. I don't need to fire up the big grill and use all that charcoal for this little bit of meat. Oh, I'm also going to make rice. You know, I actually changed my mind. Since the meat, I need to spread it out. I don't really want it sitting on top of each other. I'm going to do it on the big grill. So once again, I'm using the Instant-Lite, which is super awesome. I would like to buy dinner for whoever invented this. Or invite them over for a barbecue. Alright, let's wait till the fire goes out. Okay, the fire is just about out. So as you can see, I have the meat right here. Oh, lots of good marbling on there. Start laying some on there. I obviously can't do them all at once. There's just not enough room. That's why I switched to the bigger grill. What I'll do is as many as I can. And also put these off to the side. Maybe put the onions down here. And there we go. Let's close it up. So it doesn't take very long to cook these. But before I flip them over, I'm going to put a little pepper on it. And a little salt. Alright, let's close it back for another couple minutes. Alright, let's see if I can turn it over. Just using my hand. You see how fast that cooks? Ooh, ow, ow. The grill's hot. Ow. That's alright. If my wife can put her hands in boiling water and not feel it, I guess I need to learn how to do that too. And let's turn the peppers around a little bit. Those don't seem to be browning at all. Maybe I need to grill them after I'm done with the meat. I'm also going to add a little more salt and pepper on the other side. Not too much. And on the veggies and peppers too. So the meat has cooked so fast. See that? You do not need this well done, but you don't want to overcook it for sure. I'm just putting on a clean plate right there. Whew. There's our first batch. Let's get some more. Here we go. Spread them out. Lots of nice marbling in there. Nice fat. And we all know what fat means. Fat means flavor. Alright, that's enough for that batch. As I'm waiting for the meat to turn it over, I'm putting the rice on the plates. We have youngest to oldest. Obviously, one of my kids likes rice more than the other. Then my wife, and then me. Let's see how the meat's doing. Oh, look at that. Nice. Wow, this smells so good. The pureed plum, or I mean pears, and the soy sauce, whatever's in that mixture, I think I said what it was earlier, sure makes this meat smell delicious. And the peppers are starting to cook. Alright, so this meat is almost done. And I think I got about, 1 or 2 left, and then we'll eat. Alright, we'll see you when all this meat is done, and I'll start plating. Alright, time to set up my wife's plate. So get her some bulgogi there. There we go. And some of the peppers. There we go. And a little bit of onion. Alright, that's what it looks like. Let me get the rest of the plates done, and then it's time to eat. Come join us. Oops, I almost forgot. My kids and my wife always like to eat this stuff like this with chopsticks. Of course, me being Palangi, I use a fork. You need anything, sweetie? You need anything, sweetie?
No.
Oh, that's not the right answer. When I say, do you need anything, sweetie, you're supposed to say, only your love. Right?
Mm-hmm.
She'd leave me hanging. Oh, I got one. Is the meat okay for you, Silhouette?
It's all like weird looking. It's the way she eats it with her chopstick.
It's so thin, but it's so good. Our Korean friends, when a cappella, our 14-year-old used to go to Taekwondo. Every year they'd have a barbecue, and they made tons of this. I mean, it was really good. That's how we first learned about bulgogi. You full, sweetie?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to say anything to your millions of fans out there? As Miss Samoa, 19, what year was that? 1993. Do you want to say anything to your fans? What? Let's go. Isn't that how Miss Samoa is supposed to wave like this?
No, it's Miss America.
Oh, Miss America. Oh, I need my glasses to read, but I don't need them to eat. That's too close. Too close up food.
Dad, my ice cube.
I see that. Your ice cube stuck to the bottom of your glass. I'm actually getting pretty full too. Weird, I didn't realize this steak was so filling. Not very thick. Maka might like to try some of that, huh? It's a little sweet. The steak's a little sweet with the was it pear and is it pear and apple? Or pear and plum or something? It's really tender though because of the marinating. It's really good.
I am done.
All right, sweetie. You want to be excused from the table?
Here we go.
Let's see. Let's ask your fans. Can she go? Where'd she go? Oh, no. Yeah, you can go, baby. Love you.
Love you. No.
Ah. All right. I think we're both done. That steak's pretty filling. Oops. Well, thank you so much for watching. We sure appreciate it. Thank you. I love onions. Every day when we get new viewers and new subscribers, I'm just blown away. And when I tell my wife, like, oh my gosh, we got blank numbers from, she's like, what? It's just shocking that people can connect all around the world over food, over ainga. Fafta Yesu. This is really a blessing for us. We really appreciate it. I really don't know what else to say before I get choked up. So, Fafta Lava for watching, and we'll see you next time. Tofa Sefua.
Fa.
Fa. Until next time, peace. Malole Safua, everyone. Thank you, beautiful people, for tuning in. So, today is not St. Patrick's Day, but guess what? Any day's a great day to make corned beef. Let's get started. So first, with this corned beef brisket, I'm going to turn around so the fat side down. The butcher where we get this already put seasoning on it. I wish they wouldn't do that, but oh well. They didn't have any without the seasoning on it. It won't hurt. It's just I like doing that kind of stuff myself. So I'm cooking it in the slow cooker today. And I'm adding some beef stock. So I don't want the beef stock to cover it completely. But I don't want to boil it. I want to slow cook it. So what you do is you put it about halfway. So halfway up the corned beef. I'm going to set this on low for 6 to 8 hours. And I'm going to add vegetables towards the end. Of course, we need lots of cabbage. And maybe some potatoes as well. So thank you so much for watching. Relax. And I will see you several hours from now. All right. We'll see you then. Bye-bye. Here we go. Chopping up some cabbage. We got about, a little less than an hour before everything's done. There we go. I'll cut that out to the center. So we're going to take this off just for a second. You can see it shrunken quite a bit, but that's okay. Like I said a million times, we're a pretty small family. And I'm just going to lay the cabbage on top like that. I'm not going to push it down the liquid. The steam from the cooking will cook the cabbage. All right, that is what it's looking like after 7 hours and 38 minutes. So I think it's done. I cut through the middle just now to see how tender it was, and it's super tender. And the cabbage looks nice and tender now. It's still boiling in its own juices. So I'm going to make the kids plates. It's the weekend. The kids, don't really do their hair or want to be on film on the weekend for some reason. So I'm going to make their plates, and they're going to be watching a movie together. So it'll just be me or my wife, or just my wife. I don't know. Let's see. Let me take this out to let it rest. And once the rice is done, I'll make everyone's plate. All right, for my youngest, I needed to scrape some of the fat off on this piece. I'm leaving all the fat, everything over here for my wife and my 14-year-old acapella's side. But the youngest one freaks out with any fat. I mean, I guess that's a good thing. As she gets older, she'll be glad she doesn't. But let me just cut off a few pieces. Oh, I don't even need this knife. It is so soft. She doesn't eat a whole bunch, so that's probably enough. All right, let me get her plate ready first. All right, my wife just wants a little bit at first. Ooh, I guess it's always good to cut it with the grain. Get that chunk of fat in there. That's probably enough for now to start off with. Whoops. There we go. Give her some more of that. There. There. Now let's get the cabbage. Whoa. Soaking in all that juicy goodness. There we go. All right. Let's see how my wife likes this concoction that I made. Corned beef and cabbage, besides being loved by Samoans, is also loved by Irish people. And you know, by now, she's 1% Irish. Honey, sal Bobby, time to eat. Have a seat. Do you need something to drink? You got something?
7 Up.
7 Up. Oh my goodness. My wife rarely drinks soda, so this is a rare occasion for you to see that. Where's my soda? Oh, I found my soda. It's right there. All right, let me go give a drink to my daughters who are watching the movie, and I'll be right back.
I'm gonna try FASI POVI. Not a Samoan style FASI POVI, but FASI POVI. Good. Very good.
That's good to hear, honey.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. Oh. I know you guys are used to seeing me in black t-shirts. I have like 5,000 of them. But today I'm wearing this torn thing because I was outside today working on a project on the lawn. And I was sweating so bad and hot. So I had to throw on this raggy old shirt. Michigan. And I forgot a fork. So I'm so sorry for looking disheveled. I did shower again, but I was still hot. I put on this old shirt. It was like used to be my lucky shirt. So first thing I'm going to do, of course, I'm going to add some spice before I even taste it. Because nothing is ever spicy enough or salty enough. Don't worry. This is no salt. Tastes just like salt. Functions like salt. Buy it at your grocery store near you. Let's try it. Wow. That is really good. Oh my gosh. Nice. Did you say something, sweetie?
No, it just seems salty.
Oh, really? She said it seems salty. I was going to say that the FASI POVI we get at a Samoan store is salty. It's really good. This is really good at all, but I can't tell there's any salt on it. But again, I love salty stuff. My wife's more of a sweet stuff. For some reason I have a fork, but I just want to eat this with my fingers. Do you ever find that? You ever go to a restaurant? I do. When we don't go to restaurants very much, we mostly eat at home. But when we do, there'll be stuff where they give you silverware. And I'll look around, see if anyone's watching, and I'll pick stuff up with my hands. I will eat the rice with a fork or a spoon, but I don't mind using my hands. Silhouette, our 11-year-old, she only wants to eat with her hands. She doesn't need silverware ever. Or any, yeah, ever.
Maka. Maka,
Oh.
where are you?
Let's see if the doggy wants some corned beef. Maka, come here, girl. How's the cabbage? Is it soft enough or too soft? She's eating it. Must
It's
be okay.
perfect. It's some parts are soft, other parts are crunchy.
That's exactly what I was aiming for. How about that? I keep forgetting the word for nice. What is it again?
Mangaya.
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 Say it slowly.
Mangaya.
Spell it.
M-A-N-A-I-A.
Mana. Oh, it sounds like you were saying like a ng. Sound like a G. Ng.
I do use G.
But it's manaiya.
Manaya.
Oh, so it's not manaiya. It's
No, Manaya.
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 Manaya. Corned beef is manaya. So I think my wife's done. We're getting there. She always saves it though. It's good snacks for the next day. Forgot what I wanted to say. But probably God bless all of you who are watching. We sure appreciate it. I'm like focused on eating this. It is so good. I can't believe I never had this as a kid. But then again, you see this? I never had this till I was an adult. My mom never made rice. She was a meat and potato gal. So I never tried rice, had rice till I was an adult. Ain't that crazy? Wow. So thank you so much for watching. So my wife is laughing. I turned the camera off for a second. And I said, this looks like you beat the heck out of me and ripped my clothes. Trust me, though. I wore this on purpose. After I showered, I put this on because it's nice and cool. My wife did not rip it. It's just over time washing it so many times. So, again, thank you so much for watching. Anything you want to say, honey?
Thank you for watching.
Can you say something in Samoan so they know you're really a Samoan, not Chinese, like that one guy said?
I'm 8% Chinese. Fa'afitai everyone for watching. Mangayan me ai. FASI POVI. Very nice. Cabbage. Even so.
We love all of you. We'll see you next time. Bless all of you. And we'll see you in 3.5 days. So until then, thanks so much for watching. Tofa Sefua.
Fa.